when we have processes and procedures and practices in place that just are in total disregard of the human personality. It is a disgrace in a country this rich, in a country this powerful, a country that has professed to be the champion of fair treatment and democracy, that we can stand here today knowing that an 80-year-old woman is going to be put in the street. And the problem here is that if it was just Suzie Johnson alone, that would be a serious problem. But the real dimension of the problem is that there are thousands of Suzie Johnsons all across this country every day. People who are being put out of their homes. Now our government has spent trillions of dollars to bail out the very banks that are foreclosing on homes across this country, that are foreclosing on senior citizens, that are putting senior citizens and children into the street. We've given them trillions of dollars, and yet we have not helped in any substantial way the homeowners who stand to lose their homes because of this economic crisis. It is a disgrace. I just wish that all of our elected officials were here. I just wish all of the community leaders were here. I just wish all of our religious leaders were here to stand with us to stop this injustice. Because, see, the problem is that people don't think it's a problem until it affects them. See, if people would come out here now, we can prevent other people from being put out of their homes. We can prevent other people from being put out of their homes. The only thing really, the truth of the matter is, the only thing really that stands between us and tens of thousands of other people being put out in the street is our own unity. If we could unify our community, we can stop this thing from happening. But I want to say directly, I'm not really sure. This thing is so convoluted. I'm not sure who's closing on this home. There are 10 banks on the paper. I want to appeal today to these banks to stop this inhuman foreclosure process. I want to appeal specifically to them to leave 80-year-old Suzie Johnson in her home. Leave her in her home. Leave her in her home. The taxpayers of this country had compassion for you. When you were about to go down, because you were too big to fail, you were bailed out with our tax dollars. Now have some compassion for the taxpayers, for the people of this country who saved your behind when you were in jail. Keep Suzie Johnson in her home. That's step one. And then keep the rest of the people in this community who stand to lose their homes, keep them in their homes. And I call upon our elected officials today. I want to say this, that the sheriff in Cook County, Illinois, was so sick of being ordered to put senior citizens and children out of their homes that sheriff stood up and said, I will not do this anymore. I call on the sheriff of Essex County to do the same thing as the sheriff in Cook County and stand with the people. This is unjust. It is unjust. Less than a week from now, we will observe the anniversary of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. King was in Memphis, Tennessee, helping poor people, workers, and he was going to Washington to help poor people. If Dr. King were alive today, he'd be standing right here saying, leave Suzie Johnson in her home. So all these people who've had all these Dr. King celebrations, all of our elected officials and all of our community leaders should think very hard about the life and legacy of Dr. King. Because it's not just about celebrating what Dr. King stood for in the past, It's about fighting for what Dr. King stood for today. And that's why we're here today. So I say more power to the Coalition to Save Our Homes. I want to thank Suzie Johnson's daughter, Cynthia Johnson, for being such a strong advocate for her mother. I want to thank all the other organizations now, and New Jersey Citizen Action, and Occupy Newark, and all the occupiers, all who have come out here today to stand as a witness for justice. Because that's what we are here today. We're witnesses for justice. To stand together. I want to thank you all for coming out today. And we are going to keep fighting. We don't know how this day will turn out, but I know one thing. We're getting something started right here today. And just as we stood with Suzie Johnson, we're going to stand with other people. They are not going to be able to come here and quietly drag senior citizens out of their homes without there being an outcry from the community. That day is over. Power to the people.
Suzie Johnson bailed out the banks, now they need to bail her out.
That's right.
Okay, thank you, Larry. That was inspiring. We've got other organizations.